Wait. Wasn't there one more angel a second ago? It's the time crystal! Grab it before the angels decide you're a threat. You did it! And I'm using the power of the second crystal to get through to the Doctor. See if she can get the TARDIS to materialize inside the building, so we can vamoose before the angels figure out a way to follow us. Uh-oh. Looks like the generator is out. Suppose we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Look, we can still get out of this place. Let's make a start by winding the crank on that generator unit. The one on the wall up ahead. That's it! The power is on. But the lift doors need a moment to open. You've got this. Uh-oh. Looks like the generator is out. Suppose we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Look, we can still get out of this place. Let's make a start by winding the crank on that generator unit. The one on the wall up ahead. That's it. We just need to wait for the lift to reinitiate before we can pull the lever. Nice and steady. You're safe. You've got the time crystal. Everything is going to be fine. I think. Well, that didn't last long, did it? According to the TARDIS database, weeping angels have a unique self-defense mechanism. Long story short, keep them in sight and we should be okay.
I wonder where else. Well.
Good. Now we just have to wait for the lift to reactivate. Keep your wits about you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hang on. Just a moment longer and the lift will open. You're nearly there. Just hang on and the lift doors will open. Elevator's open! We're good to go. You're nearly there. Just hang on and the lift doors will open. Elevator's open! We're good to go. Okay, don't give up now. We're getting closer to the TARDIS. I can feel it. That's it. But we just need to wait for the lift to reinitiate before we can pull the lever. Doors are open. Quickly, pull the lever. Okay, so that's why the Weeping Angel in the painting gave us the key. It wasn't helping us. It wanted us down here, so we'd have to face these angels. You made it! Great! Now, let's get back to the TARDIS. Whoa! I'm glad to be back. Things got pretty hectic back there. We make quite a good team, don't we?
What took you so long? While you've been sightseeing and taking it easy, I've been doing the donkey work and finding out what's behind the reality virus. First things first, though. I can detect a force is trying to fix us in a tractor beam. I'm not having that. I'm going to remote pilot the TARDIS away from Earth. Back in a tick. And you might want to find something to hang on to.
Okay, pull the activation lever and let's go.
Nicely done. We've landed on... Let me see... Metabilis 4. Ah well. It's better than Metabilis 3, but nowhere near as good as Metabilis 1 or 2. They were great. I told you I've been tracking down what was behind the reality virus. Well, now I know, and it's not good news. But if you're risking your life to help me, I think you deserve to know the truth. Emma, maybe you can generate some images to go along with what I'm telling you. Right then. Billions of millennia ago, when the universe was fragile and new, planets formed and stars began to burn. And at some point, no one really knows when, the very first sentient life form in all of creation was born. Or maybe I should say, she began to exist. The universe's first creature with conscious awareness was, by definition, all alone in the world. She spawned more of her own species, nurtured them. She was the very first mother. The cosmos expanded. Planets and stars became vast galaxies, and life spread throughout countless systems, throughout centuries. And that first sentient being, let's call her the First. Well, she slept for billions of years. But as the prototype for all consciousness, the First had design faults, teething problems, the most serious of which was very obvious. She didn't know how to die. When she was revived, she looked on in absolute horror at what her children had turned into. Their warfare and cruelty and brutality all appalled her. She felt duty-bound to right these wrongs. She was compelled to destroy her creations, to eradicate all sentient life, to return the universe to how it had been when she gazed across the first horizons, to atone. The First has evolved into a super intelligent but very damaged figure. She's experienced many forms over the years, but now, I believe, she's humanoid. She sees herself as simply escalating a process that species right across the universe are already hell-bent upon. She's nurturing conflict and chaos and destruction so she can end their plight and begin anew. She's not a god, and she's not evil. She wants redemption. She wants another chance. She wants children who love her and each other. And we, well, We have to stop her.
So that's who's behind the reality virus. That's who we're up against.
That's who we're up against. We're close, though. Get hold of the final time crystal, and the TARDIS can get all three of them to me, so I can get back to where I should be, and, you know, save the universe. It's what I do best. I just want to warn you, though. The TARDIS has sensed the first is near. The danger's never been greater. Be careful.
Look at this place. Hey, I don't want to be that guy, but I've already got some bad news. The sands that blow across the surface of this planet are somehow blocking my Zyton readings. That means you're going to have to find the last time crystal the old school way.
You are welcome, visitors. Enjoy the serenity and grace of our world.
I think it's the planet itself welcoming us. I've had a quick squiz through the local archives, and this place is known as the Temple of the First. That can't be a coincidence. Look, I'm not jumping for joy at the prospect of going in there. But it is the most likely place to find the final crystal. We've got to check it out. This seems to be the entrance. So how do we get in? There must be a way to activate this stone dais. You know what? You could try using the Sonic.
I always forget about the Sonic because I'm not a fan of the Sonic.
That's it. Keep doing that. I think it's working. Good old Sonic. It's the time crystal. Ah! I didn't think it'd be that easy.
It's not going to be that easy, come on.
Right. I may have spoken too soon. Hey, at least it can't get any worse.
You wait.
I'm thinking we gotta go through those big doors. That's where you come in. Looks like that's it. That's a Dalek. I thought this place was meant to be serene and peaceful. Shh! Don't be too loud. Daleks can detect even the slightest sound. And we really need to get past this one and through that door. If you want to
Intruder detected.
Too close.
Identify yourself.
Tomorrow. And if you die, there may not be a tomorrow. That's a Dalek. I thought this place was meant to be serene and peaceful. Shh! Don't be too loud. Daleks can detect even the slightest sound. And we really need to get past this one and through that door. If you wander into its light or get too close, they'll attack like there's no tomorrow. And if you die, there may not be a tomorrow.
Intruder detected. Identify yourself.
That's a Dalek. I thought this place was meant to be serene and peaceful.
Intruder detected. Identify yourself.
Shh! Too loud. Daleks can detect.
It's a bit of a tall Dalek.
That's a Dalek. I thought this place was meant to be serene and peaceful. Shh. Don't be too loud. Daleks can detect even the slightest sound. And we really need to get past this one and through that door. If you wander into its light or get too close, they'll attack like there's no tomorrow. And if you die, there may not be a tomorrow. That was a close one. Okay, I've tapped into the TARDIS database. And you know I said things couldn't get any worse? Yeah, well, I was wrong. Remember that time glitch? Well, now we're in a future where the Daleks invaded the planet. They're trying to work out how to harness the power of the time crystals. The more immediate problem, I'm picking up signals from a bunch of Daleks, all pretty close to where we are now. I'm guessing more cheese graters from hell. Stay sharp, okay? And stay out of their sight. Great shot! Nice one! Another one! Let's do this same as before, okay? Slow and stealthy.
Possible unauthorized object detected. I must examine and destroy.
Another one! Let's do this same as before, okay? Slow and stealthy.
Message to Dalek Command. Artron energy has been detected. We believe the central has been breached by an associate of patrol of the territory. Intruders must be exterminated! Attention! Attention all combat units patrolling the temple. Intruders must be exterminated. Unit patrol completed in Area 8. Death to the enemies of the Daleks! Possible the object has been scanned, assessed, and is understood. Possible unauthorized object detected. I must examine and destroy. Intruder detected.